What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a little bit of a KEEL update. Some interesting things came out about some options that the CEO Ben Gagnon owns and what he did with those options. They were potentially supposed to expire on June 29th, and he had over 500K worth of vested options, and we'll kind of go over that, and I'll tell you what he did with that. Did he sell them? Did he extend them? What did he do? And what he did with that, can kind of determine if you think he's bullish, if you think he believes the company's still got some upside. So we'll cover that. Also in the pre-markets this morning, KEEL is pretty much flat, trading, I think it was about $5.70. This week hadn't really been, so far, hadn't really been anything exciting price action wise for KEEL. It's just been trading in a range between, $6 and about $5.40. So really not much action there. We did buy the dip on Monday. When it dipped down to about $5.40, we picked up some more and continuing to add to that side of the portfolio. I'm gonna, scale back for now. I'm pretty happy with my KEEL position so far. And I don't want it to get, too big in the portfolio to take on that unnecessary risk. Yes, I'm still mega bullish on KEEL, but I still got to be smart because it's upwards, I think I got it up to about 10% of my portfolio now, which is a little high, but I am bullish long term, and, we're going to see where this thing goes. But anyway, to the options that Ben has, right? So a form came out, and I'll post it up on the screen now. And sorry if y'all can't see it. It's going to be a little bit blurry. Anytime these SEC forms come out, they're always blurry when I try to post them. But he had 500K vested shares at $3.53 that were supposed to expire on June 29th. And what he did, he could have walked away with over a double up. He could have walked away with over $1 million profit-wise. But what he did is he extended them out for 5 more years, which is a long time. He extended them out for 5 more years in 2031. So he could have walked away with a bunch of profit. What he did instead, he extended the options out 5 more years to 2031. And to me, that signals, hey, there's some stuff potentially coming, right? He could have walked away with a nice little profit in his vested options, but he decided to keep it invested, keep it in the market, because he believes, my opinion, that more and more stuff is about to come. So it's always good to see when it's always good to see when you have a CEO that has their own money into a stock and seeing them, not wanting to take liquidity out of the market, right? It's very good to see that they still believe in the company, that they're willing to let things ride for 5 years. That's a little bit longer than my time horizon for KEEL, right? My thesis with KEEL was, the end of 2027, mid 2028, to see where they land within their timeline. But seeing this has got me questioning, should I hold a little bit longer? But we'll see. We'll see we'll see how the end of 2026 plays out with their deal announcements, and we'll see how, 2027 plays out when it comes to them energizing everything and them getting everything up and running. That's going to be the telltale sign, is in 2027, because in their last investor presentation, all their stuff says that they will be operational with power in 2027, mid to late 2027. So that's going to be the telltale year of how KEEL is, going to push forward. We just got to wait and see how things play out. But when it comes to 2026, we have yet to have any deals announced yet. Earnings is coming up, in a couple of weeks. I have an inkling feeling that maybe they're planning some kind of announcement around earnings. Ben has said in the past that, if they can, they would like to hold the announcement to around earnings, because it's just better for the, stock, better for the company, and better for the interest, right? So I can understand that. So hopefully, either near or around earnings time for KEEL, we will get some kind of announcement made. I also will, here on the channel, will be live, and I'm going to be going over the KEEL earnings call. I'll be doing a live stream for the KEEL earnings call, so we can kind of listen to it together, go over anything that we hear, kind of break everything down. So I'll be super excited about that. I will schedule that live stream on the channel so you guys can bookmark it, and we will all listen to the earnings call together. But anyway, man, that about wraps it up for KEEL so far this week. There hasn't really been much going on. On the permit side of things are slowly ticking up slowly. Moses Lake is ready to go. Hopefully, they can get a deal signed here soon. Hopefully something's in the works, but we'll see. But other than that, it's been a pretty quiet week for KEEL so far. They did get added into the Russell 3000, so that's a little bit of something. That's a huge achievement for a company. But other than that, it's been a pretty quiet week price action wise. Nothing dramatic, no big sell-offs, no big pops or anything. So, as the updates roll in, I will push the videos out to keep you guys informed. But that wraps it up, man. Just wanted to share the options that been extended out to 2031. It's a bullish move. Makes me more bullish. Hope it makes y'all more bullish. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we will see y'all in the next video.